guys, Caleb with White Metal Games here. Welcome back to our Patreon channel. If you're just joining us for this first time, then welcome. And if you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to patreon.com/whitemetalgames. You can check out all of our conversion series over there. Our channel specializes in kit bashing and conversion. We also have a series called Cheat Codes, where we give you quick and dirty hobby tips for amping up your game, improving your hobby with minimal effort, and that's what we're going to be sharing with you today. So on today's cheat code, we're going to be talking about magnetization and polarity. This is something that a lot of people struggle with quite a bit, and the problem with it is that magnets in general, because they're flat, it's very easy to get confused as to which side is polarized the right way and which side is polarized the wrong way. The problem is that polarity always runs one direction, north to south. So when you put on a magnet the wrong way, not unlike this, the magnet just won't grab on. Even if it does, it grabs on from the side, it's not centered, and it's not accurate. And with expensive kits today, what you really want is you want to make sure that always you get the best value out of your kit. With so many options available, many kits being double, triple, or even quadruple kits with some of the Privateer Press models, you really want to be able to enjoy all the options available without spending an arm and a leg for a second kit. So magnets are one way to do that. The problem is you want all of your options to be universal. You want them to magnetize universally. I want to be able to swap this onto any jack that I've purchased it for, anyone that I've magnetized it for. In addition to that, as a commission studio, one of the problems we've struggled with over the years is that clients oftentimes will come back to us again and again for models to expand their existing collections. And when they do that, they want to make sure that those models always have the same polarity, i.e. if they add in, let's say, a pistol or a melee weapon down the road, they want to make sure that they can use new options on old models. So to do that, we need some sort of host magnet, some sort of master magnet, where we won't get confused. Unlike this, where we have polarity on both sides of this, to show you how it can go wrong, today we're going to show you how it can go right. And the basic idea here is you just take an old figure of some sort. Now we've used an action figure for this, but you can really just use about any sort of figure you want. You could use a spare Space Marine, a spare toy monster, something from your kids' discard pilots that's bound for Goodwill. It doesn't really matter. But what you're going to create is a host magnet. When we talk about magnets in-house, we always talk about hosts and limbs. And the basic idea is that every magnet in one way or another is either a host or a limb to something else. So in this particular case, the body is hosting an arm, or in this case a hand. So we know that the polarity is running in this direction. If we wanted to add a second option here, if we made sure that it also magnetized that way, they would universally fit. And hence more, and moving forward, they would always be made the same way, same direction, and match the same general purpose. If, for example, this axe blade came off and had another option, then what we could do is clip it off here, add a magnet, and as long as the polarity was also running in the same direction, these magnets will form like a chain, and each one will actually strengthen the one behind it. This is important because if you ever have a figure that, let's say, has dual arm sockets, let's like say a Hydra with multiple heads, or maybe a Carnifex with multiple limb sockets, that kind of thing, those magnets can push against each other. They can fight for dominancy. And what you don't want to do is have that happen where the limbs are kind of fighting against each other. None of them are grabbing onto each other the right way. So you want to make sure that the magnets are sort of helping to strengthen each other, not the other way around. So we recommend just using any sort of old action figure you have lying around. We harvest a lot of parts from kids' toys for some of our conversion work that you've seen here on the channel or on YouTube. And because of that, we have lots of these little bobs laying around. All you really do is just in any spare arm socket, grab a magnet, like a universal magnet will do. This is actually just a fridge magnet. And because we don't need it to be super strong, we just grabbed any old fridge magnet. We push it into spot. We use a little green stuff here just to hold it in place with some glue on the back there to tack it into position. And then henceforth, this is our master magnet. We actually have several of these mannequins kind of hanging around the studio so that we have plenty of options if anyone wants to do it, but the magnets always face the same direction. This is particularly important for new clients who are concerned that their collections won't, as the years go on, be able to match magnetization polarity-wise. And we assure them that this is how we do it, this is how we've done it for years, and this ensures that we always have the same polarity, always facing the same direction, and you never get a bag magnet with that, in that way. So that's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this cheat code. I hope this helps you with your magnetization moving forward and ensuring that polarity always runs north to south or south to north, depending on which way you align it. But it's always running one way. So anytime you add any magnets down the road, you'll always have a master magnet. Making this a nice big bobby will be great because then you won't lose it. And just keep this with your other magnets, magnetize it to them as well, so that way you never have to worry about losing it. So that's it for now. Be sure to check out more conversion and kit bashing videos on our channel at patreon.com/whitemetalgames. Subscriptions start at just $2. And you can find out all of the fun behind the scenes tips like these cheat codes and others moving forward. That's it for now, and until next time, put your minis where your mouth is.